For those of you watching, you won't have seen this because it'll be edited out.
It's true.
Unless he puts that one bit in and everybody's like, what the hell is that there for? Welcome back, family. Thanks for joining yet again here at Ohana Comics. What are we doing? We're doing a reaction video for Sandman.
Ooh.
This is, just a number 4 because I love Lucifer when it came out on Fox. And man, they did not do Lucifer right on the TV show, but it was still entertaining. And yes, even though we were planning on doing this anyway, special thanks goes out to Tiago for saying, hey, are you going to do a Sandman reaction? Because it shows us what our audience wants. So, yeah, we want to know what you want to see. This way we can make it. I mean, we have no problem just sitting back and watching TV, but what shows you want us to watch? That's the thing. So, I have never read Sandman. Have you ever read Sandman? Okay, so we will be going into this without any super high expectations like a lot of the Sandman readers have. But from what I've heard, from what everybody says, the Sandman series is arguably the best comic book series ever written. So the question is, did Netflix do a Daredevil Punisher level production, or did they do an Iron Fist?
I've heard very, very good things so far.
Well, I haven't heard anything so far because I refused to. I wasn't even checking to see if it dropped today.
Okay, sorry. Oops.
So,
I haven't heard anything.
About what?
I don't know. Whatever the show is we're watching.
Nope. I know nothing bad.
But this is cool. We're both going in like relatively blind to the lore, like even more than Moon Knight, even though neither of us had really read too much.
And just to let everybody know, also I am finishing up finally the giant bottle of Kraken Spice rum that I got, and it's the last bottle I'm buying because I don't like the taste, but at that price I wasn't letting it go to waste. So half a glass, which is perfect to get us through Sandman season 1, episode 1. I like when they say season. Oh, Moon Knight's getting a season 2.
Confirmed? I saw
by Oscar Isaac.
Some rumblings.
By Oscar Isaac.
Crack team.
They had several of them were in Cairo.
I saw that. At like a dance.
And yeah, and what do you call it? One of the reporters asked them, is there any news about season 2 of Moon Knight? And Oscar Isaac said, why else would we all be here in Cairo?
I heard that.
So, I mean, it's not actually saying yes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, sorry, we're doing like a little news update here, but you saw Patton Oswalt on the Today Show?
No. Oh, wait. Is that? Oh, yeah. Because he said, well, now that it's been officially announced that there's a Turtles 2, it hasn't been officially announced.
No.
Today?
Eternals. I thought you said Turtles. Yeah, Eternals 2, but with the same director attached too, so that kind of scares me.
Can we blame the first movie on the director or the writer?
I don't know enough about how that all works.
Because, I mean,
I'm assuming
trying to cram all that information into 2 hours.
I'm assuming Marvel would be like, you need to fix this time better.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think honestly, this is why DC is canceling Batgirl and potentially, what was the other, Blue Beetle, because they want only blockbusters, and it's because after the last year, everything that's dropped from Marvel, not Sony, has been a flop. And I think they're thinking this is our chance to take over or to really get in because Marvel's dropping the ball.
Maybe.
So
I don't know.
I hope.
I don't know.
I'm hoping that Marvel's taking this opportunity to throw a couple of really crappy movies out to kind of reset the bar to let us build back up again. You know,
I mean, they got
like they did with Dark World.
Yeah. Anyway,
so
should we get to it?
Yeah. And there won't be any previously on because it's episode 1.
Beautiful Smoke.
Warner Brothers.
We begin.
Ooh.
In the waking world,
I want full volume on this.
which humanity insists on calling the real world. As if your
Okay.
dreams have no effect upon the choices you make. You mortals go about your work, your loves, your wars, as if your waking lives are all that matter.
I'm liking it
Me
so
too.
far.
But there is another life
Ooh.
which awaits you when you close your eyes. And enter my realm. For I am the waking
This is
world.
gorgeous.
You wanted
Oh wow! Look
and
at this.
weary. Sleep brings you here to find food,
Wow, man.
The depth of this
to
scene.
face your fears
Beautiful.
and fantasies in dreams and nightmares that I create.
Pumpkinhead.
And
Yeah,
which I
Merv.
must control,
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
lest they consume and destroy you.
Ooh.
That is my purpose
Trippy perspective.
and my function. Or it was.
So that's gonna be the intro each time. It's gonna be hard not to
Wake up,
watch
sir.
it.
We're
Yeah.
here. Phony rig.
We're ready?
Unless you're still sleeping. Sleep of the Just, Chapter 1. Reminds me of the flying car from Harry Potter.
A lot of that for intro sequence remind me of like Hogwarts.
Yeah, it did. Wick Cross, England. Is it John Wick? No, sorry.
1916. I'm thinking I'm back.
So to get into the kid's house, all you gotta do is know the dad's name. Got it.
Yep. Yep.
Kind of Illuminati vibes here.
Yeah. Little Sanctum Sanctorum-ish.
Yeah. Very dimly lit, dreary.
Yeah.
An unexpected pleasure.
Oh,
Alex,
love
tea
Charles
for our
Dance.
guest. Please sit down. You must be
Oh,
exhausted.
where do I
from
know
your
him from?
journey.
he was big in Game of Thrones if you watched that.
I take it you
Nope.
considered them.
After
He was in
our
The Last
meeting
Action
at the
Hero.
museum, I know what they said.
Yep. That's screwed
All
up.
This was meant to be his.
Yikes.
So, have you brought it?
Yes, this is the mistake.
Maudlin Grimoire. If I give
Was
you
it
the
Wanda
book,
reading this? No, sorry.
Can you?
Decomposed, maybe. I don't know. Does death have the ability to put the flesh back on the bones?
No, there's always a catch though, isn't there?
Yeah. Getting a little Pet Cemetery vibe here.
Dominus
I've just shot someone and I want to confess.
It's all right, Dr. Hathaway. Here.
I'll hold your hand.
I'm good at holding hands. I'm a choir boy.
I was thinking about that because it looked like one of those long candle holders and put her outer things
Tonight,
in the background.
we will achieve what no one.
Put her
before
outer
us
things?
has even
Extinguisher.
attempted.
I love the scientific,
We will
yes,
summon
the scientific name to it.
and imprison death. Here, in the darkness.
Here in the darkness.
Berlin, Germany, where business for death is good.
Corinthian,
That's not a knife.
my creator.
Okay, so I heard they're chanting.
I give you a song I
Too late.
stole from the dirt, and I give you a feather.
It's those birthday candles that go light back up after you blow them out. I love those.
Yeah.
So I thought that was Sandman, apparently. But is it the Angel of Death, or did they summon the wrong one?
Ew.
Get that kid a sandwich.
Yeah. And some vitamin D.
Getting alien vibes here. I don't see how they would have had the material and the ability to quickly create a sphere of glass.
Gallipoli campaign.
He seems very well off, so maybe he had a
If you live in
production
London,
means,
Alive? Well,
and the circle
I'd release you.
was enough to keep him in the meantime. I don't know.
100 years ago, and during times of war where materials are scarce.
Yes.
No, I suppose not.
Isn't that Adam Warlock's name at one point, or alter ego's name? Magus?
Well, I mean, that is a word that means magician or wizard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We can't just leave him in there alone.
You learned something new.
Sometimes wonder about this job.
Sleeping with an armadillo?
Seen Nolan Morris?
Whatever floats your boat. Very elaborate sets. I gotta give them that.
Yeah.
We're not talking much so much just because we're mesmerized with the dang show.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a lot of dialogue and
know whether you can speak or of course you're not.
10 years, you could give him a pair of pants.
I'm
Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum.
shit.
What were you doing down there?
Did she just become his mistress or something?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's on a first name basis with her.
Ethel.
Personally, I'd rather have a mistress with a sexier name, but
I just think of Archie and All in the Family, but was that her name, Ethel?
no.
But it was something like Ethel.
It was Edith.
It's very similar.
Ethel and Fred Mertz were the neighbors for I Love Lucy.
Okay. Either way, really old name. That's funny. They used a bird's eye lens when you were looking through the bird's eye.
Got so many stuffed animals around there. What's one more?
I guess it was a fish eye. Sorry. That's true. Wow, look at that. Some menagerie.
Set fire to the place.
Hey, man. Crows and ravens are like insanely smart. So it's plausible.
I was gonna say, I knew it. Shot.
I knew it.
I've been watching The Boys too much.
I fucking knew it. I don't know. I'm already attached to this crow.
Wow, it was a kid.
Oh
that did
my
it.
god!
Idiot. You could have shot it
Idiot.
glass.
Well, if he had any sympathy for you, it's now gone.
Yeah, I'm not understanding where this is.
Oh, you're fucked.
Put it in the bin.
The savagery of my captors bespoke a world whose dreams in my
Is it Edith?
Sounds like she's doing something.
Well, I'm going to have a baby.
Oh dear.
That's wonderful news.
Another son that he'll ignore.
It was
Run away, run away.
I'll be fine.
Called a taxi.
Hello, love. Up on in, eh?
And 200,000
Ah.
in cash. She's taken far more than that.
Knocked out. Sleeping next to...
You're never getting out of there.
Does that count as sleep?
I guess. Oh, Dad's not asleep.
No.
Don't you hated your father?
Yeah, seriously.
I need to.
Like, you've been there for 10 years. What's one more day, right?
Sir?
Hello, love.
Are you alright?
My father.
I kind of like you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Alex.
Oh, I saw that at the first meeting.
You saw what? Did they hold hands in the first meeting?
New love was born, as was new life. For 9 months later, Ethel Cripps gave birth
Ethel.
to a son.
My mum used to say that if I was good, when I went to sleep, a man would.
It's a creepy
I do.
reflection.
Yeah, but it works well.
Yeah.
Just promise that you won't harm me.
Should I have believed
You
him
shot
this
my
time?
friend.
Should I have forgiven him for murdering my raven?
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Bad.
Is that Alex?
Must be.
Alex,
Yeah, he's got like LEDs.
darling, please.
I guess if you're immortal, 10, 20, 50 years means nothing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Broke the circle. He did it on purpose. It's like, I don't want to blink.
I know.
My eyes are burning out. I don't want to blink.
There you go.
It's you.
And he can't
Have
speak.
you any idea what it was like? Confined in a cage for over a century.
What the hell, mate?
Is he going back home real quick? Just from the trailer. Jeez.
Open that door.
That's not as I left it. No.
What happened?
Wow.
Here? Who did this?
You did.
My lord,
By leaving.
you are the dreaming.
You did.
The dreaming is you. With you gone as long as...
I was gonna say it's reminds me of Jada Pinkett Smith, but I'm afraid of getting smacked.
First
Ghost Castle.
first appearance of Lucian. So
Oh, nice.
So Lucienne is actually a gender bent of Lucian, the librarian. So that was the first appearance.
Cool.
PC.
PC?
I mean,
personal collection or politically correct, however you want to say it.
no. I mean, I'd sell it.
If the price is right,
The first and foremost,
I will have Annie fix it for you.
T5 hyperdrive generator. I thought it was stunningly gorgeous. First of all, just on all fronts, in the house, in the CG world. It was just really, really beautiful. What do you think?
I've been working some buku overtime and thoroughly exhausted, and was hoping that I was going to be able to watch this and be fair with it. Okay, because I mean, let's be honest, a few things that I've watched lately, I think half of it is that I'm not thrilled with it, and half of it is because it's that I'm exhausted.
Fair.
I'm wide awake right now.
Yeah.
I'm wide awake right now. That was awesome.
There's a great sense of, I mean, you could tell by our lack of dialogue that we were like hanging on every word.
Sorry for the lack of reaction video.
Yeah, I mean, it was very compelling, and it was cool not knowing much about it.
Well, it was 50 minutes, and it went really quickly. And there was no action in it. It was just a really great storyline, which laid the groundwork, really introduce you and immerse you in the character of the Sandman. To, you get an appreciation of the things that he does. They did character development in one episode.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like, I can't believe I care for this raven that they just destroyed.
Splat.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, man. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, please, no.
Peck. You're making noise. Stop.
And I kind of feel bad for the kid because, like, I don't know that I would have chosen the way that he chose, but I understand why he did. Like, to not let him out.
Well, I mean, and Sandman could have very simply said, yeah, I'll leave you alone, just let me out of here. But he chose to be in there for the better part, as he said, for over a century, which doesn't make any sense because the kid had to be, say, 13, 14. So now he's 113, 114.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So maybe time travel is different. Maybe he had low sense of time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, if that's the only thing that I can nitpick as a time, is it 80 years or 100 years? Dang.
Yeah.
And I want to know who is this character that's cutting out eyes, because my first thought was it was Jack the Ripper.
Well, he was from the beginning, right? You remember?
Yeah, but I'm saying, but who is he though? What's his name? Have the cops not try to figure out who's cutting out all these eyeballs over 100 years?
I think he's a nightmare incarnate in the real world. Because you remember he said, I will not allow my nightmares and dreams to something along the lines of like run on the human plane or something.
Right. Nightmares seem to last well in the real world or the waking world, whereas regular dreams don't.
Okay, yeah. So I guess he's just a nightmare that I don't know. I guess we'll find. Tiago, what is he?
Seriously, dude. You need to like prep us for this. Yeesh.
Yeah. But
and I'm serious, 100 years, they should have figured out a way to get this guy some underwear. Just saying.
or just paint the lower half of the sphere.
Yeah, right. No food, no water.
Yeah.
Did it flush at the bottom? I don't even know.
Well, if there's no.
But this. Yeah, I was gonna say, what did dream poop smell like?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm stoked for the second episode.
Yes, absolutely. How many episodes are there? 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm glad I'm not binge watching this like I did every other thing on Netflix, including Lucifer season 5 and 6 or 4, 5, and 6. I can't even remember right now. I think it was just 5 and 6. But yeah. Okay. Tiago, thank you very much for what you suggesting that we do this, even though we were planning on it, but you really cemented get out of work on time, get home, and get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this a solid 8.5.
Yeah, definitely. It's something I usually rate something by how how quick I'll go and tell my wife we should watch this, because she's a much.
I don't think Mrs. Ohana would like this.
Yeah.
But I would like to see this on a bigger screen, though.
Yeah. How are we gonna do this? Since
We could do this one episode a week.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And I'm sure everybody else is already going to be watching it and binge watching it and have all 10 done by the end of the week. But I'm trying to get caught up on The Boys.
Yeah.
I finished season 1. I've watched the first 2 episodes of season 2.
You'll be caught up in no time.
Yeah, probably by tomorrow. Now, I wish.
Yeah, I mean, if we're able to, Rich and I, then maybe we could sneak in an extra one here or there between, more so they're sooner than one a week. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I don't want to make any promises, but I'm game.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it can be done.
When are you planning on getting this online? By tomorrow?
Yeah, I would hope so. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking this will be sometime Saturday that this is airing.
Yeah.
And a reminder, 9 p.m.
Come right back
tonight,
here.
Saturday night, we'll be doing a live stream. And anybody who wants to talk about the first episode of Sandman, we'd be more than welcome to discuss it. If you have insight as far as, like, hey, guys, I read the book. Would you like to know what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Want to wrap this up, sir?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So, end of the lack of reaction video, as I said, for Sandman, because we were just so mesmerized by the spectacle of the show itself. Loved it. Can't wait for episode 2. Guys, thanks for joining. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Click on those notifications so you know when more videos drop. We're slowed down on our acceleration of the channel. We want to get up to 750 so we can give away some books. And other than that, I'm just going to try to wrap this up. Thanks for joining. Until we see you later today. Mahalo.